Welcome, listeners, to a very special holiday Thanksgiving edition of Project Woo Woo. I'm your host, Timmy Andrews, a man brave enough to explore ghosts, aliens, cryptids, demons, and once even a Walmart at 5 a.m. on Black Friday. Joining me, as always, is my partner in paranormal nonsense, the wonderfully skeptical, impossibly patient Mark Mosgrove. Mark, you ready for the strangest Thanksgiving story that you've ever heard and that we've ever told?
Well, that depends. Just don't make me have to do any turkey noises.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about that, but tonight we're diving into one of the most bizarre case files we've ever stumbled across. The night of 1,000 Thanksgivings at Gobbler's Hollow. Ghosts, aliens, witches, Bigfoot, demons,
Oh my.
and one extremely judgmental cranberry sauce. All wrapped neatly in the warm, comforting chaos of America's most dysfunctional holiday. Now, Mark, before we start, what's the weirdest thing you've ever seen at Thanksgiving dinner?
You mean other than that time you came to our house for Thanksgiving in a thong and a turkey hat on?
So that was something that was weird to you? That's Thanksgiving tradition in my family. I wish you would have said something to me while I was there instead of just taking pictures and getting autographs.
I got another weird one for you. The time the Cleveland Browns won a football game on Thanksgiving afternoon.
That is strange.
Actually, it's never happened. Oh well.
It's rare that something like that happens on a Sunday afternoon, let alone Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, true.
All right, folks, well, let's carve into this bird here. Let me build the suspense for you. Our journey begins in the charming little town, Mark, of Gobbler's Hollow, Ohio. Population 1,702 people and at least 7 confirmed ghosts, if the Yelp reviews are. Mark, I think you remember, we rolled into town in my SUV, which rattles just enough that I'm convinced a poltergeist lives in the glove box. According to Google Maps, our destination was the Waverly Place Farm, a massive, creaky old farmhouse where the town had held its Thanksgiving celebration every year since 1894, and where things had recently taken a turn for the cosmically unacceptable. Now, Mark, when we pulled up, what was your very first thought seeing that farmhouse?
Well, earlier you mentioned cranberry sauce, so I'm hoping they don't have cranberry sauce because that shit is nasty. I'm not eating it. I'm sorry, I'm not. You have to. At Thanksgiving you got to do a little bit of everything just to not offend people. You should see my little dab of cranberry sauce. It's like half a cranberry.
Well, your idea of unusual and my idea of unusual are different things, because I was expecting to see 4 or 5 hogs eating a human body out there in the slop. So they were trying to get rid of evidence. That was one creepy place. But I was also thinking, if a door opens by itself, I'm out. No investigation. Forget the podcast. I'm driving home. And sure enough, we knocked, no response. We knock again, still nothing. Then the door swings wide open by itself. And Mark, what did I say to you right there on that porch? I don't know if you can remember from the smell, because I'm pretty sure I shit my pants. But do you remember what I said?
Refresh my memory.
I can't say I'm pretty sure. That's something you don't forget about. You've either shit your pants or you didn't shit your pants.
No,
but I told you.
No refresh my memory on that.
Your
Refresh my memory
olfactory
on what you
senses.
said.
Remember, I said, Mark, this is how horror movies start, and you're going to be the one who dies first. You remember that?
Well, is that going to be before or after dinner? Let's wait till after dinner.
It's Thanksgiving tradition. You don't want to miss out on that.
Right, right.
But just to fill you all in, we stepped inside. The smell hit us first. And it wasn't from my pants. It was dust, old wood, and turkey. Fresh turkey, even though no one had cooked anything yet. That's when we met Old Man Waverly, owner of the farm, and the human embodiment of a haunted rocking chair. Now, Old Man Waverly sits us down and explains that every Thanksgiving since 1978, strange things have happened here. Floating pies, disappearing guests, ghost sightings, lights over the cornfield. And last year, he says, and I quote, "The turkey caught fire, the pumpkin pie levitated, and Aunt Norma spoke fluent Aramaic." Mark, be honest with the listeners. Did you or did you not slide your chair 2 feet farther away from the kitchen after he said that?
Well, technically it wasn't a slide, it was more a float.
Mark, so you were in the eggnog before we went over there. Am I right?
Well, I'll tell you later.
Well, then Waverly tells us the cause. A Thanksgiving prayer from an old manuscript. Not a normal prayer. Not a sweet little bless us, O Lord. A summoning. A portal opener. And every Thanksgiving since, the portal cracks open a little more, letting in everything. Ghosts, witches, beasts from folklore, demons, and for some reason, Bigfoot, who I'm convinced... I'm convinced he's probably just there for the pie, but...
Wow.
Remember then we walked into the farmhouse, folks. We walked into the dining room, and trust me, this is the part that still haunts me. The entire table is set. Stuffing, turkey, mashed potatoes, fresh rolls, and of course, Mark's favorite cranberry sauce, shimmering like it knows things about your childhood. All steaming hot, and none of it cooked by human hand.
Speaking of steaming hot.
We aren't getting back to the pants, are we, Mark? I would ask you, do you remember me checking that turkey to see if it was holographic?
Holographic turkey?
That was weird, because...
What's it taste like?
I don't know, but I tell you, it wasn't. But that's a good thing, because if that bird...
Well, about the holographic turkey, I guess it would be locale.
Yeah.
Right?
Perfect Thanksgiving dinner for me.
But who wants to diet on Thanksgiving? But anyway, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt your story.
If that bird had gone through my hand, I was going to pass out like an overexcited woman. Then things got spookier. Oh, a ghost appears at the head of the table. Not just any ghost. A pilgrim ghost, complete with hat and knife. The knife floating all on its own, and yes, he spoke. Do you remember what he said, Mark?
No, I don't.
You are late. How close were you to sprinting right back out that front door? You remember now. Scale of 1 to 10, Mark.
To be honest, probably about a 5, because I was really tired. And I'll tell you the reason why later.
You're probably used to being lectured for being late too, right?
A little bit.
A little woo-woo doesn't bother you when you're kind of callous to it.
No.
But before we could interrogate the pilgrim ghost, the whole house vibrates. Not violently, just enough to make me think the spirits are practicing their bass drops. We look outside and there it is, Mark. We've heard it 1,000 times. We've seen it ourselves before, hovering over the cornfield. A full-size, full-blown, glowing, silent UFO as smooth as a government cover-up.
Wow,
UFOs.
UFOs are with the ghosts.
Oh, yeah. Little orbs flying out from it, floating, scanning, glowing, sweeping like cosmic Roombas. And one orb floats right up to my face. And suddenly, there's a voice.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Floating Roombas, did they get stuck underneath the furniture?
Yeah.
Underneath the trees, I mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good thing I don't remember any ghostly dogs there, or they would have been attacking the Roombas as they were getting caught underneath the couches.
Probably.
At least if they were like my dogs. But let's get back to that orb. It just floated right up to my face. Mm-hmm. Suddenly, there's a voice in my head saying, "Greetings. We come in mild confusion." Mark, did I or did I not look like I was being contacted by Verizon customer support?
That's hilarious, because Verizon doesn't have customer support.
Well, they have customers.
True.
Just no support.
And they need support. Badly.
Oh, but the orb had explained everything. The Thanksgiving prayer from 1978. Not a prayer. Oh, no. A portal key. And every year, Mark, the portal opens wider, letting supernatural creatures overlap with our world. The orb says, "You humans cannot be trusted with mystical rituals. You get the words wrong, and you talk very bad alien." then
Bad alien. What does good alien sound like?
I don't know. I can't get my Marvin the Martian thing. "Hello, Earthlings." Well, that's not bad.
Take me to your
Let me try
leader.
that again. The orb says, "You humans cannot be trusted with..." No, still bad. "With mystical..." I'll get it, Mark. Don't worry. Marvin the Martian. Remember that.
Okay.
"You get the words wrong, Earthling." Okay. Then it warns us, if the Thanksgiving ritual isn't done correctly this year, the portal stays open. Guess for how long? Guess.
I don't know.
Right then, as if summoned by the universe's love. Unfortunately, I don't have the gift for it, but the universe's love for comedic timing. We hear a roar, and from the trees emerges Bigfoot.
Bigfoot?
Huge. Oh, yeah. You remember, Mark. You remember.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Huge. Aggie carrying a whole pumpkin pie, just strolling casually across the field like a 900-pound raccoon breaking into a bakery. Now, Mark, you tell the listeners, what did Bigfoot say to us telepathically? Do you remember? If not, I can remind you.
Well, to be honest, it's a little hazy. I took an adult gummy about 45 minutes before.
Before you took the other two while we were standing on the porch?
Yeah. That's why I was having memory problems earlier in this story. And I'm very hungry. When are we going to eat? But anyway, I think he said, Bigfoot said, relax.
Yeah.
This pie was abandoned. I'm not sure by who, but he said it was abandoned. And he says,
You're
I'm
right.
basically doing community service.
Wow, you have the memory mark of a steel trap. That's exactly what he said.
Really?
It's fascinating. Your recall
It's almost like it was written down.
It's unreal. Like a steel trap, Mark. He explained, remember, he's not dangerous. He said, I'm not evil. He's vegetarian. Doesn't even eat meat, but he just loves pie. Something I'd never thought about with Bigfoot. Honestly,
not the first thing that comes to mind. I'm sorry. It's just not.
Just respect to him. But Bigfoot warns us that other creatures came through the portal too, and not friendly ones, creatures from the shadows. Things that feed on anger, bitterness, and broken family dynamics. Basically, they feed on the scariest aspect about Thanksgiving of all. They feed on spending the Thanksgiving holiday with in-laws.
Oh God, no.
Oh,
Actually, I have good in-laws, so.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, I have great in-laws.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Not what you told me before we started recording, but we'll
other family, not so much, but.
Then we return to the dining room. The pilgrim ghost is joined by a ghostly witch. Shadows gather in the corners. Demons drawn to the shape of hunger, resentment, and bad table manners. And the witch says, "You twisted gratitude into ego. You turned sharing into showing off. The portal feeds on pride." And the demon says, "Fight. Argue. Bring up politics. Yes. Feed us." Mark?
Yeah.
That's when you whispered to me, this demon definitely has a Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really want to bring my ex into this story, but, you know, it is what it is.
Hey, she was there. What do you want to do?
Oh.
Bottom line is, though...
That's the thing that sucks, when you got to spend Thanksgiving with your ex.
But the thing is, how do we fix it?
Right, yeah.
The orb tells us you must complete the Thanksgiving ritual correctly. Gratitude. Sharing. No ego. Easier said than done, but we try. I pick up the turkey. I hand the first plate to Old Man Waverly. Then to Mark. Then, very nervously, to the pilgrim ghost. I even handed Bigfoot an entire pie because I'm not stupid. Bigfoot gets what Bigfoot wants. But something changes. The room warms. The shadows hiss. The portal weakens. Mark, be honest, did you really think that simple act of sharing was going to work?
Not really, because the last couple weeks, all I've heard is that communism doesn't work, so I'd say no.
Me neither. But evidently it does. With
communism works?
Well, according to our our new favorite communist sympathizer, our commander-in-chief, it does, but we'll see how long that tune holds up. But
yeah,
with every act of gratitude, Mark, the demons dissolve. The witch nodded in approval. The pilgrim ghost faded peacefully, and the orb, well, gave us a 3-star review, which honestly is better than some local restaurants here. The UFO ascends. The forest returns to normal, and Bigfoot waves goodbye with his pie like he's catching a train. Wow. Just like that, the portal closes, and ladies and gentlemen, Thanksgiving was saved.
Hallelujah.
Oh, who would have
That's a
ever
relief.
thought?
Happy stories.
Yeah.
Happy.
After everything calmed down, Mark, remember we sat down with old man Waverly at the table, half-eaten plates in front of us. The house was finally quiet, and old man Waverly says, so all we had to do all these years was actually mean it when we said thank you? And Mike, oh, I'm sorry, your name's not Mike. And Mark.
Whatever you want it to be, that's what it'll be.
And Mark and I both kind of shrugged because, yeah, that really was it. That was one insane Thanksgiving, Mark, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was definitely not a Hallmark movie, that's for sure.
Even though we portrayed it as such. But listeners, if there's a moral, it's this. Now, let me try and do this without tearing up. If you act with real gratitude, Mark, instead of performance, if you share instead of showing off, if you try to make one moment, just one, Mark, of genuine kindness, you might just close a portal to hell. But also, if Bigfoot wants your pie, you better let him have it. Mark?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for enduring this. I know this brings up really sensitive moments. And, of course, you know, here at Project Woo Woo, we hope you all can discern the truth from the woo. And as you probably guessed, this was the woo. Was it? What do you think they gobbled it up, Mark?
I don't know. What was I supposed to say?
We were just talking turkey, man.
I think, well, that's what happened, and, you know, that's the story, and we're sticking to it.
We're sticking to it. That's the one we told the cops. So what if we were in the gutter, and we didn't even know how that body got there?
No.
Well, Mark, do you want to say it, or do you want me to?
You can.
I'll say it from both of us.
It's the whole gummy thing, you know?
Yeah, I know. I get it. I'm only a couple gummies in since we started talking. No. I can handle my gummies a little bit better because I weigh 5,000 pounds. But
actually, if any children are watching this, we're joking.
Yeah, we mean, of course, those Haribo gummy bears. Obviously.
Like with the little football players sharing them.
Yeah, and they talk like, I'd like one. But anyhow.
Yes.
Stay grateful, stay curious, and obviously, like Mark and I, stay weird. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We are thankful that you're here with us. Please watch. Please subscribe. Please tell other people that are interested in things that are unexplained, and maybe they shouldn't watch this video first. But we got some great stuff. Whether you like ghost stories or aliens or Bigfoots or portals to hell or whatever might float your boat and you love hearing the stories, tune in. And as always, Mark, tell them what to do if they have a story that they want the listeners and the viewers to see and hear. Go.
Send us an email to share@projectwoowoo.wtf. Again, that's share.
WTF?
What the fudge? Share@projectwoowoo.wtf. Send us your stories, and that's what we love to do. Our best podcasts so far have been when we've been talking to guests about their stories. There's some good stuff there. Watch some of our old podcasts. There's some good stories, including the one last week. That one was really good.
All right.
So
That
thank
wraps
you,
up.
everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Halloween, Thanksgiving. This is kind of like a combined holiday-ish kind of thing. It's kind of like a Halloween-y Thanksgiving.
Yeah, every day's Halloween when you have a YouTube channel like this one, right?
That's true. That's true. All right.
Thanks,
well,
everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark, for allowing me to narrate today and be a part of
Yes.
Your podcast. I appreciate it. And
A lot of fun.
It is. I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and I appreciate you working so hard and getting this pod out to everyone, because people, I think, really enjoy the unexplained and the supernatural. So God bless you all. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We'll see you on the other side.
Thank you.
I mean, not that other side, hopefully, but the
Hopefully
other side
not.
of the holiday. Take
The
care.
other side at the other side. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.